Hey, this is Jonesy from Jonesy TV, coming at you with a review for Dark Matter Season 2, Episode 9, Going Out Fighting. This episode saw some sweet moments, some sweet action sequences, and basically the plot behind this episode is breaking apart. Her nanites are getting destroyed, and she needs a new serum from Dwarf Star Industries to get it. So basically they go there, they get a scientist, and we figure out some of the backstory between the scientist and her, and how he was only one of the only people who showed kindness to her, so she let him live when she left. And not only that, but uh, they find there's some funny scenes between them and the other scientists where they get them to give them their identities, and basically 3 and 6 sneak in with her to the facility. And this episode, of course, brought Will Wheaton's character back, who is Alexander Rook, and he's one of the best villains in this show. I had to say, I love Will Wheaton's acting, and they basically they get captured, they break out, and Rook gives 3 something and some sort of black liquid thing with tentacles to him, and so they get off the ship and they have the android serum. Well, actually, they get the android serum from finding a larger android who had the new nanites in, and they killed him. And I mean, the fight scene was funny because a lot of people couldn't fight him, and then in the end, I think it was 2 or somebody else just shot them. Or no, it's 4. He stabs him with the sword and kills him. Then they basically take his blood, inject it into 2, and get her back on her feet and to the best, so she recovers. And there's a pause where you think she's dead, and it's pretty emotional. But basically, after that, they go back to Raza, and 3 basically excretes that thing out of the airlock from him, and they don't know what it is. And so I'm sure that's going to come up later. It did something to him. And so this episode, Going Out Fighting, was, again, Dark Matter hit it out of the park with this episode. I'd have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, this episode was entertaining. Will Wheaton's villain was great. It was another good week for Dark Matter. Dark Matter's really been on a roll lately, and so has Killjoys, for that matter. So I'd give Season 2, Episode 9, Going Out Fighting, a 9.5 out of 10. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Remember to like and subscribe. This has been Jonesy from Jonesy TV, signing off.